All right, guys, 3% here. So, what we got going on here tonight? Jail. This is public sidewalk. I actually don't know how the hours are, but let's just take a quick tour, see what's going on. Got the squad. As you guys can see, it's the camera better. Tippecanoe County Law Enforcement Building. All right. Got someone over there. Again, this is Lafayette, Indiana. Current time is 1940. Well, I bet you it's kind of after hours. I got off work, but you know what? It's whatever. Now, uh, let's check out, see what time the lobby hours are, guys. Office hours. Oh, from 8 a.m. to 4:30. And after hours intercom. And for some reason, I keep losing. It probably is my. So yeah, got two shared vehicles over there. Yeah, another one right over there. Here, let me focus this camera a little bit, guys. All right, that's so much better. Woohoo! Winning. But yeah, we'll just sit here. We'll patrol around. Wait. Get the footage that. And you got the entrance garage and everything down there. Oh, what's the sign say? Let's see what the sign says. Uh, intercom. Intercom. Oh, so they have a stop sign right here. Okay. That's nice to know. Alright, guys, again, this is the 3%er. Lafayette. Tippecanoe. Tippecanoe. That's a name, though, ain't it? Tippecanoe? Why the hell would you want to tip a canoe? All y'all has ever been canoeing? But, like, tipping a canoe. Canoeing. It's fun. You don't want to tip to some bitch, though. Because that's a sticky situation. Again, I have no idea how long it's going to be before I get some interaction. So I don't expect people to sit here and during the entire time. Honestly. But that's fine. This video is still going to go up, and I'm still not going to leave until I get an interaction. And we might have got it. There's somebody in there. Well, where did they go? Might have been a ghost. What's this over here? Oh, you got a lady or somebody in their office. Servant. Just doing their job that I freaking pay them for. Now, guys, the goal of this is that the interaction happens is to hope and understand that the officers actually know that this is legal and know that they can't really, well, they can't do anything about this. They can sit here and ask all they want, they can demand, and I, as a citizen and a taxpayer, I have a right to decline. Actually, I'm going this way on the building. And was that a fuel? That's a fuel pump. And go to the police station. I want a private fuel pump, guys. Damn. Man, I wish I had a private fuel pump like that right there, sitting in the middle of the yard. Get some corn, make some corn. I don't know if you can do that or not. I'm no chemist, but who knows? You know, I'd be growing a shit ton of corn. Fill up my car. So at the courthouse, is that not the courthouse, the jail actually. This is actually a really big jail. I actually just ran into a dude who just got out of this jail, actually on my way here. And it was interesting, actually, because we didn't talk about his charges and whatnot. He's a private citizen, and I mean, if anything, it's on public. But he says that the dudes here do not treat their inmates very nicely. Now, like, I'm justified in being in jail, or if it was a illegal arrest or anything, to the aspects of the actual case, I don't care about that. Right now, looking for some interaction, even if it's a "how you doing?" Good, basic interaction. I'm back on the. Okay. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Oh, another day, another dollar. You?
Yeah. Just wondering what you're doing.
Nothing.
Do you have your ID with you?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what grounds?
Huh? For filming this penal institution.
Are you?
I was asked by the shift commander to come over and see if I could locate you, and all these other cars that are showing up.
Okay. Are you aware of the Supreme Court ruling?
Okay. I need your ID, sir. And if failure to provide ID is a jailable offense, understand?
But I haven't committed a crime.
Hmm?
You got your supervisor?
I'm asking. Pardon me.
Can I talk to your supervisor?
The supervisor's on his way.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Until then, I want to remain silent.
You're going to remain silent. You're going to refuse to give me your ID.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Going to refuse to give an ID up.
How you doing? Oh, doing another dollar. How are you? Use y'all's badge numbers and names for the record.
Are you claiming to be a sovereign citizen?
Have I ever said that?
What's the deal?
There is no deal. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
Okay. Can you tell me the reason why you're here?
Do I need to?
Well, okay, so we get a call for a suspicious person walking around, videotaping cars, walking around. Usually we don't ever have that. So we're just kind of curious what
No,
brings you here.
independent journalism.
Okay. Any specific reason for the journalism?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm not going to answer that. I mean, am I free to go?
No, you're being detained.
For what crime?
14,356.
Sir, can you...
He's not willing to.
Actually, since I do not want to... Can I go ahead and go back on the public property? To the sidewalk?
No.
Well, if you're not going to tell me what crime I'm committing, I'm going to go back to the public sidewalk. Even though this is public property. You all can follow me over there. Okay, I'm going to go to the sidewalk.
No,
Can you please...
stay right here.
I'm going to go to the
You're gonna
sidewalk.
stay right here.
Can you please walk with me? I feel better on the
Okay, you're gonna
sidewalk.
stay right here. So
Sir,
stop walking.
wanna
Stop
go-
walking.
Please don't touch me.
Okay, you're gonna stop walking and do what I tell you.
Well, I need to get to the public sidewalk.
Okay. Well, you're staying right here for right now until we get you identified while you're here.
Okay, well, I haven't committed a crime, so
Why are you here?
Do I need to explain that to you?
Yes.
Okay, can I get an attorney present, please? If you're detaining me, can I get an attorney present right now?
No issue, son, with your video tape.
Okay, well, can I please get to the public sidewalk then? I feel
All
better.
we have now is we've received complaints about suspicious activity. Okay? All right? From more than one individual. We are needing to identify you, and your failure to identify is a jailable offense, and we're about ready to do that.
The jailable. Do you have the code for that?
I do not have it on the top of my head. I'm sure we can get it when it get booked in, because that's the way we do
Okay.
everything
Well,
else.
until then, I'm gonna plead the fifth until your supervisor gets here, and I'm
Okay,
gonna.
the supervisor, I don't know if he's going to make the scene or not. He just said that he had something else come up.
Okay. Well, I mean, I got all night. I'm gonna go back to the public sidewalk. Okay, because I feel safer on the public sidewalk. I
And
got.
this is a public setting here.
Yeah, I know, but I know. I just feel safer on the public sidewalk. Do you see a
And
problem?
where's your vehicle at, sir?
I don't have to answer that. And in case you, I'll be nice. Actually, I don't. Okay, I
I'm
did.
not gonna do it.
Well, no. But you're leaving my peripheral vision. Okay, so can you like just take like 2 steps that way, please?
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna have to take a step back this way, so I can have both of you in my line of sight. Okay. But yeah, no. I understand the suspicion, but there's no crime being committed.
Right. We understand that.
Okay.
Okay. This is a consensual encounter. When a police officer asks for your identification, it is a crime when you don't. Okay. When you do not give up the information that we request, like Indiana driver's license, Indiana ID card, anything, that is a jailable offense.
So are you assuming that I'm an Indiana resident?
Okay. Let's just say any ID. Any ID.
Okay, but I only have to give identification when I'm being detained for a crime, and you have yet to fail to tell me the actual crime I've committed.
You're being detained for this investigation.
Okay, an investigation is not grounds for detainment or a crime. Suspicious activity is not a crime. So, and the Supreme Court in Michigan already done ruled this as a constitutionally protected activity. There's actually a 6 bulletin page you all can look up of how to handle people who do what I do.
And what is your function? Why are you here? What are you doing so that
I can't give that out. That would ruin the story.
why?
It would ruin the story. I can't do that. Investigation is not in the statute. Oh yeah. LOL. Not quite. All right. But again, I'm gonna plead the fifth now, and I'm gonna go to the public sidewalk. Super. Okay. No, I'm going to the sidewalk, sir. I'm going to.
Okay,
the,
listen.
I'm
You're gonna stay right here. Okay? I'm not shitting. Okay? I'm not screwing around. You're gonna stay right here. I've had enough of it. Okay?
I'm not shitting either.
All
I'm
we
going
need-
to the
all we
public
need you to
sidewalk.
do- okay. All we need you to do, while you're here, it's the only thing. Why are you here?
You see exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, we get a call from jail staff because you're being suspicious, going around to people's cars, going around in the back of our lot, where really there's
Almost
no
stuck
reason
this
for
way.
anybody to be. There's no reason for anybody to be back there. Okay, why are you going around people's cars with the video cameras?
I have no
Okay,
aisles.
that's just what we're told.
Okay, I got the proof. I have actually not went in these aisles. I've only been on the sidewalk and up and down this main street
Okay,
and
so
around the borders.
What's your reasoning for being
I don't have to explain that to you.
Okay, what's your name?
I don't have to give that out. And I refuse to give that out. You can call me the 3%.
The 3%.
Yes, you can call me Mr. 3%er.
Okay. Why is that?
Because that's what I want you to call me.
Okay.
So, can I get everybody's name and badge number for the record, please? Yours included.
Pretty much thinking you're refusing to identify, so we're all.
According to the Lafayette Policy 1103, you guys have to.
Lafayette policy.
Yes.
Lafayette, Indiana.
Yes. Either way, you still have to identify yourselves. I mean, this gentleman was nice enough to identify himself. And of course, you guys are officers paid by given power through the tax people. So am I free to go?
No.
Okay, for what crime? Again, can I get a supervisor out here? Because you guys cannot tell me what crime I committed. I'm leaving.
You're doing suspicious stuff.
If you can't tell me what crime I'm committed, I'm leaving. Where?
I'm telling you, you're not going to leave right
You ought to stay.
Okay, supervisor's coming, so you can hang out until he gets here.
Okay, and I'm gonna go hang out right over there on the
No,
public
you're gonna hang
sidewalk.
out right here.
Okay. Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Thank you. I'm gonna shake your hand. Thank you. No? Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Well, and thank you for identifying yourself. I appreciate that. Too bad these guys haven't. Maybe y'all can lead from example with these guys. Still gotta have it for my document. Appreciate that though.
So you say you're only up front, or?
Yeah, okay, so here's the deal, journalist. This is all for content, educational purposes. Only thing I've done is I went around the border. I'm not, came out here to get kind of a tour, and then I was about ready to leave.
Okay.
And then, so they're telling me that I'm being detained, but they haven't told me what crime I've committed. And I don't feel safe here. I kind of want to just stand on the sidewalk. Do you mind walking with me to the sidewalk?
Like to that sidewalk?
Yeah,
right there
just
by
to
the
that
street?
sidewalk right there, just on the public sidewalk. I mean,
So since he got here first, I'm gonna defer to his judgment. So, you want to ask him? He can.
I mean,
let
but
you
I'm
know
not
or
being detained under a crime.
So the report that we were given is that you were around back, which is
Around back. Where's
around
back?
back to the secure.
Okay,
side of
no,
the
I
facility.
no, I have the video of
So
that.
until we can determine that.
Yeah, no, it's all on video. I wasn't back there, so whoever said that was lying.
Well, again, I haven't seen the video, so
Oh yeah,
I'm not.
okay.
That's
But you guys can't hold me for your investigation. You realize this, right? Like right now,
Figure out what's going
Supervisor
on.
en route, you're gonna stay right here until
okay.
he
Until
gets
your
here.
supervisor comes, I'm going to the public side. If I'm not, gave me a crime I've committed. The public sidewalk, man. I'll be waiting for your supervisor. Okay, so I'm not being detained. Okay, so okay, and I'm also free to stay, correct? If need be, I'll take that. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, you are, I misspoke, sir. You are, my skip sergeant doesn't want to speak.
Yeah, he just told him I was detained, and he just told me I was free to go on the sidewalk.
You were safe right there.
You're safe right here, dude.
Um,
It's hard about cooperating.
well, leave. Okay. Well, I'm not. I'm just trying to go to the sidewalk. So what's so hard? Okay, so you're asking me to cooperate. I'll cooperate if we get to the sidewalk.
No, you haven't cooperated one bit.
Okay, but I'll cooperate if we get to the sidewalk, sir.
Why can't you just cooperate now?
Well, I mean, what crime have I committed? Be honest. What crime have I committed? What statute can you?
Failing to identify.
Okay, is that a crime?
Suspicious activity.
It is suspicious
and you're not identifying, which is a crime.
Okay, is suspicious activity a crime?
We have a right to identify you if you're going to be doing.
You have
suspicious
privilege,
activity.
not right. Privilege that's given by the taxpayer to you guys.
Okay, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't. Who pays your tax? Who pays your checks? Who signs your checks?
Tippecanoe County.
Okay, who pays the Tippecanoe County?
Do you? Do you have a job?
Yes, I do have a job.
Okay, where are you working at?
None of your business.
Okay.
So, in other sense, I do sign your checks.
No, you don't.
So my tax money doesn't go to you?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you do not sign my checks.
Tippecanoe County Jail does. Tippecanoe County gets their income from people working. I mean, it kind of
You don't sign my checks.
not. Well, I mean, I contribute to them.
You may contribute.
It's still the same thing.
You don't sign my checks.
So if I give you $5, give him $5, give him $5, and another person gives you $7, gives him $7, gives him $7, but the other person signs the check, but you're making $11 an hour, I don't sign your checks.
You know how much I make?
You probably make about $32,000 a year.
And for you signing my checks, you really know what I make, don't you?
No, I mean that's the starting out pay for a deputy.
Really?
In some counties,
You know that for a fact?
well, I mean I've had my roundabouts.
Okay. Well, that's incorrect.
Well, maybe for this county, maybe
So
this county pays
I
more.
really hope you do some education on you signing my checks and know how much I make before you start.
I'm a tax-paying citizen, so I do.
So am I.
Okay, well then, but you're also a public servant.
That's correct.
Okay, and I'm the public. And now I'm asking, why am I being detained? If I'm not being detained for an actual legitimate crime, you guys can state me from the code books of the state laws of Indiana. Then this is going to lead to an illegal detention.
Our supervisor's on the way.
Okay, at this point, I don't care. I'm going to the sidewalk. He's a welfare recipient. MMI. But yeah, if you guys can't state me the reasonable crime I've committed, within the next like 30 seconds, I'm going to the sidewalk. And if you put your hands on me, that is assault. Yeah, you guys can't detain me to wait for a boss.
You said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes, I do. While I'm on the sidewalk. But you said, okay, you're the officer that issued out the detainment, okay?
Yes,
so
because the shift sergeant wanted to see you.
okay. Well, that's not what you said in the beginning. You said it was for suspicious activity.
Yes, and that's what the whole call was about.
Okay, now I got a question for you. Is suspicious activity a crime?
It's something that we look into, and you're right.
Okay. That don't answer my question. Is suspicious activity a crime? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Then how do you have a right to detain me if I have not committed a crime?
Because I asked for your identification. You refused
And
to
I
do
told
so.
you no. Hey, but you haven't told me why I'm being detained.
You're now being detained because your refusal to identify.
And for what crime? What crime have I committed that I have to give you ID?
Son, you don't have to commit a crime at all for me to ask for your ID.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Fourth Amendment right, my friend. And fit. Yeah, Terry versus Fourth Amendment right. Constitution. And
What is that? What is the Fourth Amendment?
protection of all search and seizures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my rights.
Was I seizing you? No, I was not seizing.
No, but you were trying to
I was
get.
asking for your ID.
Okay, and I have a right to tell you no.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm not committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime, and you have no reasonable suspicion of me committing any crime, then yeah, I don't have to. I think you guys need to hit the law books. I mean, there's state versus state court cases, federal court.
Who's filling you? Who's filling you with the information?
Oh, the actual books from the public library. Yeah, I read. Yeah, my mother's an attorney, bro. Come on. Anyways, so am I not free to leave?
Oh, dude, our sergeant's almost here. Just hang out.
Okay, so you're telling me I am not free to leave.
No, I've told you that the whole time. We've told you that from the start.
Okay. MMI, did you get that? But you didn't issue the detainment. Am I free to go or no? Am I not free to leave?
At this point, the shift sergeant would like to speak to you.
Okay. At this point, I don't care. Am I free to go or no?
No, you're going to stay here until you know that.
Okay. That's all I needed. Thank you. I'll plead the fifth until then. Since I'm being detained, can you guys get a pro bono attorney out here, or even a judge? Because if I'm being detained, I would like to have one of them on my behalf. If not, I can just my attorney right now. Okay. Oh, guys. I'm gonna put a dip in. What's the tobacco policy on this ground? Is it smoke free or tobacco free?
It's tobacco free.
Is it?
It's smoke free.
It's smoke free? Okay.
Which means it's tobacco free.
Okay, smoke free and tobacco free is two different things.
Because you smoke cigarettes that have tobacco in them.
Okay, well I don't smoke, so smoke free is not
Okay,
smoke.
so it's tobacco free.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna go on the sidewalk so I can put a dip in.
I gotta do that.
Huh?
Can I get your name and badge number before you leave?
Kanagi.
Officer Kanagi,
K9356.
K9356. Shake your hand. Nope. Got you. Thank
Do
you.
that.
Hey.
I understand. I was simply here for suspicious.
And you detained me, so I don't think you can. You're the one that actually detained me.
No, I said you're not free to be here. No, I'm free to go.
Well, actually, I kind of want you here for the shift supervisor because you are the one that detained
Sure,
me.
I'd be more than happy to.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
Uh, Mr. 3%er. Waste taxpayer money, guys. And then you got old boy just sitting over there like, man, I'm poor dude. And you got rock hard cock right here. There's actually no alias for that, my friend. But that's okay. Anyways, guys, this is the Tippecanoe County Jail. Again, this is the 3%. You guys are enjoying this video. I'm currently waiting for the shift supervisor. I got this guy who actually agreed to stay till he got here, so I kind of applaud him on that one. He agreed, but we got that guy who's over there like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. You know, he identified himself for me. This dude's just, he's Mr. Cockhard. He won't let me pass. So, Master Big Chief, what's up, my guy? Yep. So again, Tippecanoe County live at the jail. You gotta love it. Is there a way that one of y'all can go get a picture? Because I actually didn't see no smoking
I
signs.
can't hear you. They're talking, bud. What'd you say?
Okay, I can speak louder. Can one of you guys go get a picture of a sign that says it's a tobacco-free campus? Because I didn't see one in my recordings.
It's in our policy.
Okay, I don't know your policy and there's no sign. So, I mean, you guys okay with me putting a dip in since we're all fucking standing here? I mean, you okay with me putting a dip in? Back left pocket, just a can of chew? I mean, are you okay with this, sir? Can I put a dip in?
Yeah, I don't care. However, he made the call, okay? And it is stated in Tippecanoe County policy that it's a tobacco-free campus.
Okay, there's a difference in policy and law, though.
Right. And this is policy because we're on Tippecanoe County.
Okay, but it's not law, correct?
Right.
Okay, well then I'm gonna put a dip in since it's not law, and I'm not 8 feet in front of the door, and I don't smoke, so. And I've seen officers chew and everything else out here, so. Chew right here, little guy. Since when you rolled up, I was actually gonna head back to put a dip in anyways. So that's the main reason why I want to be on the public sidewalk, because I didn't know if it was law or whatnot. But I mean, a ticket. If that, because it's not even law.
Yeah.
MMI, what's your thoughts? Coach me while you're still in the lobby.
Okay, if you have any business with the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office or the Tippecanoe County Jail, you need to conduct that business in the county lobby. Other than that, you do not need to be wandering around here, okay?
This is
With that
public.
being said, you're free to go.
Okay, and I'm also free to stay, right?
Okay, go.
But I'm free to stay, right?
Unless you have business to conduct with the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office or the jail, you need to do that in the lobby and
Hi, guys.
walking around. Okay?
Oh, you're welcome. Can I get your name and badge number?
So,
No, I need your name and badge number, sir.
you're free to
Sir, I need your name and badge number.
You're free to go.
Yeah, I need your name and badge number. I need your name and badge number, sir. Sir, I need your name and badge number.
You need to leave.
I'm free to go, and I'm also free to stay, right?
You need to leave, and you don't have any other business being here, so please leave.
Since you said please. I'm just gonna go to the public sidewalk. Nah, it's all cool, guys. I'm leaving. I don't think they're educated enough to realize that. Alright, guys, I'm on the sidewalk. It's okay. See? Sidewalk. Alright, guys. Tippecanoe County Jail. I still want to speak to their shift supervisors, but I'm on the public sidewalk now, so they can't tell me to leave. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no, I gotta look into that documentation that MMI was talking about. Anything to my email, I'll post it in the description of this video. It's actually the number 3, PERCENTER2035 If you guys can send any documentation that I should review or study to help make these audits better, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I am down. Good to meet you too, Liberty for all. Out here keeping the real. Alright, traditional public forum. I'm actually going to save that to yeah, actually I just saved that. Okay, NJ driver, thank you for letting me know that. Any internal sidewalk they can do, but that's really weird, man. Ain't that public access? I'm gonna come back tomorrow and get his fucking badge number and shit. Friends. Okay, so there's a case law from SCOTUS. I'm going to actually endeavor into that. Okay, I'm actually gonna endeavor into SCOTUS. So, but then again, I mean, these guys wanted to trespass me. If they had the authority to, they didn't, and they really need educated. Come to Discord. Where's Discord? I actually do appreciate you guys actually watching this. Doesn't mean it's true. Oh, the SCOTUS building in DC. NG driver, I'm gonna have to do that. And you know what? In my productions, you are right. But if they actually knew the law, they would have done that immediately. I mean, they sat there and told me I wasn't free to leave, so that's illegal detainment. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, no, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. In fact, Ben, I was watching Ben, man, and I got a situation in Delphi. I got the chief of police denying federal laws. They actually edited 2 videos, and I have the originals. They edited the videos, and the police report states that the suspect did not consent to be searched. So we took him and threw him up against the car, and they said they did not suspect me to have drugs. Hey, get this, Liberty for an NG driver, get this. If there's no drugs on me, no drugs in the vehicle, and they don't suspect me of drugs. Oh, Ben doesn't know much? Oh, I like Ben. I like his videos he posts. I'm not gonna bash another auditor. I actually am. I'm not down with bashing people, man. Because here's how I look at it. If I were to run into another auditor out here, even though if he's a crappy auditor, an awesome auditor, a famous auditor, or a low-key auditor like I am, we're still gonna stick together. You know what I'm saying? You Black Label Cop Watch. These guys, they need to learn that I'm boss. That I'm not going to leave until they leave. Yeah, this is the same town that I got 3 officers not identifying themselves. 2 in the courtroom, 1 in the fucking outside the jail. United States versus. You know what? Risky to take advice from him. We call him Fat Parasite. That's fucked. That's fucked. All right, so I've been out here for an hour, and it took almost 40 minutes for 30 minutes, 40 minutes for interaction. And I knew there was too many vehicles out here for not an interaction to happen. All right, no, thank you, NG Driver. I'm definitely going to review this video and all the information you guys are passing down to me. I'm actually going to study tomorrow because, like he said, where am I getting my information? I actually hit the law books. I'm gonna and anybody tells me I don't distrust anybody until they give me a reason not to. So, let me see if I can zoom in on these guys. Well, here's the thing, man. They can't change anything that's written in books. Now they're just standing there talking. Oh yeah. No, this is actually the first big interaction with police while auditing that I've had. And I think I handled it pretty well. I may have said too much, but I got all the information I needed. They try to get my name, but they can just call me Mr. 3%er. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're gonna, dude, they can wait all night, man. Now that I know they can trespass me from there and whatnot. And yeah, thanks to you guys. Well, they haven't, okay, it's a criminal trespass. How do I give, guys, I'm new to YouTube. But I give anybody permission on this to exploit these criminals and exploit these videos that I post. Anybody permission. Get out there. Okay, yeah, NG Driver, you are right. He did say please. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. No, I understand that. Yeah, he did say please, so I did leave. I should have left sooner probably, but I tried to leave actually. You all saw that. I tried to leave. I wanted to go to the public sidewalk. Long before you all actually got on the channel, MMI was sitting here going, get to the sidewalk, and I was trying. But the officer kept getting in front of me. Cock hard me, man. He got his cock hard and he thought he was big game. Then he got humiliated. And going back home. but at the same time, I kind of don't want to give them the satisfaction of me leaving first. But I'm gonna call this a win for the night. And are struck again. The 3% of one. Police have failed in their audit and failed in their way of identifying, and have failed to really accomplish anything in this matter. So, because of the hassle, I should have just walked up, said, "What are you doing?" First Amendment protected activity. Okay, and left. My opinion. But I'm gonna keep this actually live streaming for a minute. Just for a couple minutes because Tippecanoe. And again, what type of name is Tippecanoe? What? You know what? You damn right, NG driver. You damn right. Any night you sleep in your own bed is a victory. Any night, well, in my life, any night I actually get a bed to sleep on. MMI, I've been arrested before. 19 and stupid, but jail sucks, and I also got to be at work at 7 in the morning. So he goes, "You don't sign my checks." Well, I mean, the description I gave, if he gives you $5, if I give everybody here $5, another person gives everybody here $7, you know, and I contribute to that, then don't I kind of sign your checks? I think so, because I'm giving you money. Okay. Okay. Appreciate the heads up, Liberty. So here's where I'm gonna let you guys have fun, man. Straight up. Tell me what I could have did better. Tell me what I did wrong. Straight up, go at. Please go at. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm a very argumentative person. I guess you can say that. Yeah. Let's talking to them. But on like a scale of like a grade from like A to F, what would you guys rate that audit? Because again, all right, MMI gave me a C. You were lucky he did not arrest you for trespass. You know what, MMI? I probably am. You know what, Texas Wolfman? Here's how I look at it. You all have been doing this a hell of a lot longer than I am. I have. So there goes the sheriff. You guys have been doing this a lot longer than I have. You guys are a lot more knowledgeable than me. So there is no reason why I shouldn't take advice. Exactly. We all learn. It's all learning experience. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, guys. You know what? I'm going to listen to all y'all, man. All y'all been there while I was doing this. Again, I thank all y'all for watching this. You know what? Facts. Facts. Fair enough. But, no, you all been great, man. I appreciate the watching the audience. You guys have a great night. I'm going to go home and try to cut this down and join Discord. You know what? I'm going to look into Discord, all right? All right, good luck to all y'all. Again, email me, number 3, the word percenter, 2035. I'm going to put it in the, join us on Discord. Okay, do I got to download that? Again, I'm gonna post the email in the description, guys. Email me all the information, and I'm gonna download Discord. And again, it's gonna be probably the same thing as my YouTube channel's name. Bet, yeah. One of y'all send me a link, and then we'll definitely stay in touch. And if you guys are in Indiana at all, I would actually love to sit down and have some lunch with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? We go have a cup of coffee, meet up, make some plans, like on the for real. Bunny, beware of swine. All right, Merle.